Greetings BookTube, I'm Anders and today I will talk about my top 5 most owned authors. I have seen other booktubers do videos about their most owned authors and I thought, why don't I do one too? I decided to limit my list to just 5 because there are a lot of authors that I own around 10 books, and also just from these 5 there are 125 books in total. Which leads me to another point. I will not show all the books. I will just put an image of it up here while I'm reading from a list. Also, there is an author, Tracy Hickman, that has co-written about 25 books, but I don't own any books that he has written on his own, so I didn't put him on the list because the other author is already on the list. And finally, before I get into the lists, I only count each book once, so even if I own it in English and in Swedish, it's just one book. Which is the main reason why J.R.R. Tolkien and Douglas Adams are not on the list. So, number 5, with 13 books owned, Rick Riordan. We have from Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, The Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian. And from the Heroes of Olympus series, we have The Lost Hero, The Son of Neptune, The Mark of Athena, The House of Hades, and The Blood of Olympus. And finally, from the Kane Chronicles, we have The Red Pyramid, The Throne of Fire, and The Serpent's Shadow. Number 4, with 15 books, Robin Hobb. First up, the Farseer trilogy, Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Assassin, and Assassin's Quest. From the Life Ship Traders, we have Ship of Magic, The Mad Ship, and Ship of Destiny. Tonyman trilogy, Fool's Errand, Golden Fool, and Fool's Fate. The Rainwild Chronicles, The Dragon Keeper, Dragon Haven, City of Dragons, Blood of Dragons. And finally, I have the first 2 books from the Fitz and the Fool trilogy, Fool's Assassin and Fool's Quest. Number 3, with a total of 24 books, 10 novels and 14 graphic novels, Neil Gaiman. Starting with the graphic novels, which are all Sandman comics, Preludes and Nocturnes, The Doll's House, Dream Country, Season of Mists, A Game of You, Fables and Reflections, Brief Lives, World's End, The Kindly Ones, The Wake, Endless Nights, The Dream Hunters, Death, the Deluxe Edition, and The Sandman Overture, the Deluxe Edition. And for the novels, we have American Gods, Anansi Boys, Coraline, Good Omens, Neverwhere, Smoke and Mirrors, Stardust, The Graveyard Book, The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and The Sleeper and the Spindle. Number 2, with 32 books, Margaret Wise. Starting with the Dark Sword trilogy, Forging the Dark Sword, Doom of the Dark Sword, Triumph of the Dark Sword, and the standalone sequel, Legacy of the Dark Sword. And then we have Deathgate Cycle, Dragonwing, Elven Star, Fire Sea, Serpent Mage, The Hand of Chaos, Into the Labyrinth, and The Seventh Gate. In the Dragonlance universe, we start with Dragonlance Chronicles, Dragons of Autumn Twilight, Dragons of Winter Night, Dragons of Spring Dawning. Then Dragonlance Legends, Time of the Twins, War of the Twins, Test of the Twins, The Lost Chronicles, Dragons of the Dwarven Depths, Dragons of the High Lord Skies, Dragons of the Hourglass Mage, The Second Generation, Dragons of Summer Flame, The War of Souls, Dragons of a Fallen Sun, Dragons of a Lost Star, Dragons of a Vanished Moon, The Dark Disciple, Amber and Ashes, Amber and Iron, Amber and Blood, The Raistlin Chronicles, The Soul Forge, and Brothers in Arms, Kang's Regiment, The Doom Brigade, and Draconian Measures. And finally, at number 1, with 42 books, we have Terry Pratchett. Let's start with the one that isn't from Discworld, and one that I have already mentioned, Good Omens. And then we have all the Discworld novels, The Color of Magic, The Light Fantastic, Equal Rights, Mort, Sorcery, Weird Sisters, Pyramids, Guards, Eric, Moving Pictures, Reaper Man, Witches Abroad, Small Gods, Lords and Ladies, Men at Arms, Soul Music, Interesting Times, Masquerade, Feet of Clay, Hogfather, Jingo, The Last Continent, Carpe Jugulum, The Fifth Elephant, The Truth, Thief of Time, The Last Hero, The Amazing Maurice and His Educated Rodents, Night Watch, The Wee Freeman, Monstrous Regiment, A Hatful of Sky, Going Postal, Thud, Wintersmith, Making Money, Unseen Academicals, I Shall Wear Midnight, Snuff, Racing Steam, and The Shepherd's Crown. Let me know in the comments if you like any of these authors and if you have any recommendations for books that I don't own by them. I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching, be kind to each other, and until next time.